Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it wasn't my intention to be on this weekend, but seeing as my body temperature seems to be rising, especially in my left hand. It's like it's burning up for your love. Okay, don't know who that is screaming outside. Some little one. I'm burning up. So I thought I'd come on and just see whether or not it actually helps to clear my energy. Bit of a selfish act going on here, but hey, once we tap into the cards, it tends to clear a bit. So let's have a look and see what's going on this Sunday. This Sunday afternoon, it's 4 minutes past midday. We're going to use the Tarot Grand Lux deck. That lion really is sticking out there. I believe that's, yeah, as Jasper just walks in to the room. Let's have a look at these cards, guys, and we'll see what the story is this Sunday. Well, straight away, I've gone a little bit chilly, so that's quite good. It's better than the hot sweats. Okay. I felt it come on yesterday. I said to the guys, like my children, is it just me or is it really, really hot in here? And then this morning, I've just been feeling the temperature rise. So let's do a reading. Guys, if you want to book yourself in the Once Upon a Time reading, they are really good, and they're coming out quite long actually. I done one yesterday, it was about 45 minutes long. But it's kind of like, should we say, well, we would kind of say that it's the story that you'll be leaving behind, how you're going to be remembered. So once upon a time, it's like, what's the story that's going to be told about you? Anyway, they're very interesting and very enjoyable to do. So if you would still, it's not too late, that's what I'm saying. Last week was a bit all over the place, but this upcoming week, I can really put some focus and hopefully get them out quite quickly. The Once Upon a Time readings. So if you would like to book yourself in one, they are 11.11. I was going to say they're 11.99. They're not. They're 11.11. And I'll be doing those next week. I just got to finish off one more for this week, which I'll do later on today. Right, we've got, okay, what's this about? Because you can see that it's the feminine energy here that's being affected by, I want to say it's the devil energy that's behind looking through this window. You want to say it's a window. Nine of Swords, being kept awake at night. This is a nightmare, apparently. Okay, this is a nightmare. And the Divine Feminine, you're really tired. Your energy is, I wasn't feeling tired, I was feeling like burning up. Okay, so you're exhausted. I feel there's this energy that you believe that you've done everything that you can. Okay, but it's still a nightmare. Six of Coins, bringing in the balance here. And I actually feel a very deflated energy from the Divine Feminine here. And then in comes the balance. If this is a masculine hand here. So there is balance coming in. The scales will be balanced out. It's like a mini justice card. So this isn't the universe intervening. This is someone else who's coming in to pop this coin on. And, oh, it's restoring harmony. This is the fiery energy that I can feel. And the Queen of Coins. Okay. Now that's the wife card. Is that what I'm saying? That's the wife card. We're getting one more? We can get one more. Now the Queen of Coins. Okay. I don't know what that was. Let's just pop it down. The Three of Cups. So the Queen of Coins, I was just about to say, does denote the Divine Feminine's energy. There was a little bit of a pause here. The reason I want to say that is who's actually celebrating? Is this the Divine Masculine? Because this is a nightmare for you, Divine Feminine. I've got some cards here. All I can see is the Emperor. He's on his side. Let's put him here. So we've got the Emperor here. He's crowning this reading. The energy I'm feeling is it being a nightmare because you're not sure really what else you can do. It feels very much as if you feel as if you're in competition with another feminine. You're not sure whether or not the Divine Masculine is bringing in balance in his current relationship or whether it's coming into you. And this is a nightmare. You're not even sure where you stand. Okay. Well, let's bring these down a little bit. Let's have a look at these cards. We've got the Emperor. He's got some paperwork. There's two hands with, obviously, the hand that was burning up for me is the one that's got the little, is it an axe on it? Little scroll and an axe. And then he's got another piece of paper. Let's read the Emperor card and see what's going on with him. Because there's writing on this other piece of paper. Okay, let's find the Emperor. He's playing his cards, right? There's some more cards underneath here, but the Divine Masculine is apparently playing his cards, right? Let's look at the Emperor energy. Unlike a monarchy, where a king or queen has a hereditary position, an emperor is a position gained through personal endeavour. This card is about power and political manipulation, along with whatever necessary allegiances and support come with it. This kind of personal achievement reflects the reality of circumstances rather than privilege. The writing on the scroll translates as authority, not truth, makes law. A somewhat cynical Roman proverb that I consider to be equally appropriate in temporary times. In his other hand is a fasces, a bundle of sticks, and a small axe. As separate elements, the sticks are inherently weak and breakable, but together, as a combined force, they strengthen and become unbreakable. The axe symbolises the rule of law that oversees and keeps that combined force under control. The fasces symbolise the word itself, is the basis of the political term fascism. Fascism, that's how you say it. I choose to include this symbolism because it is easily understood and applicable in other periods and political circumstances. So, what's the politics of this? Because Divine Feminine, it's like it's just a complete nightmare for you. Okay. What's coming through is cynicism. So I feel like the Divine Masculine is like really committing a sin here. And he knows it, but what is his intentions? Because he's playing his cards right. Okay, so we have the Emperor. Let's put him here. Then we have the Knight of Wands. There's this fiery dragon energy again. Okay. Now, seeing as this said it was a small bundle of sticks and a little axe here, but they can be breakable. This is about someone cutting off their left hand for someone else. I'm not really sure. I'll give you my right hand. But they're giving them their left hand, which, if they're not left-handed, it's not going to be as competent as being their right-hand man. So something about being left-handed here. But he has this wand in his right hand. So who's he offering this to? The birdies are trying to tell us. Where there's conflict. Lots of conflict. Do we go left? Do we go right? Do we take a left hook? A right hook? Loads of conflict here, guys. Lots and lots of fighting. It's very much about being politically correct as well. And then we have the Queen of Swords. It's very hard to understand what this energy is when it comes to being the Divine Feminine, the Divine The divine who? The divine peacock. I do feel like the divine masculine's acting like a cock. just like. And a nervousness about him wanting to pee himself. Okay. Scared. I've actually got my Donald cup today. That was a big indicator of the mood. Come on, Donald, let him see your face. We know you're in a grumpy mood. Because you've sinned. Queen of Truth. What's the underlying energy? The world. Okay, so this is about wrapping up this cycle and going forth into a new world. A whole new world. That's where we'll be. A whole new world, just you and me. Who is you and me? Because this could be reconciliation with the divine feminine. This could be trying to reconcile a marriage, okay, and the promises of a whole new world. You're still carrying that guilt though. Okay. Happy Sunday. The world. I'm going to read these. This is the last card in the tarot. The world can signify the integration of elements, the coming together of parts to form a whole. I feel like this is just a nightmare for the divine feminine as she doesn't know where she stands. She does most definitely stand in her Empress energy though, with the Queen of Pentacles here. She knows her rightful place. It's the divine masculine who's confused. This card shows a galactic nebula. The stars, how am I meant to say these words? Coalesce to form the traditional depicted shape of the yoni, which along with a golden earthly sphere, serendipitously depicts an eye. I feel like the divine masculine could be in the eye of the storm. Okay. The eye, it depicts an eye when this card is viewed on its side. That's interesting because the only one that I viewed on its side was the Emperor energy. The four evangelist figures, lion, bull, cherub and eagle, depicted in each corner represent the four fixed signs of the zodiac: Leo, Taurus, Aquarius and Scorpio. Hi Jasper. You see his little paws, look. You coming on? Good boy. Okay. I've spoken before about how the fixed signs really need to be in union, working with each other, not against them, for change to really occur for our world. Okay. Lovers. It's just wanted to show itself. The lovers. Oh, okay. What's that underneath there? Four of Cups. It's daydreaming. I feel the heat is actually the frustration with the divine masculine with himself. He's got himself into a bit of a mess here. Okay. Should we have a look some more, Jasper? Let's go through these cards. So you can see the devil here, leering on this feminine. I feel like this is about the divine feminine not being able to escape the energetic connection. Okay, let's have a look at the Nine of Swords. 9 hanging swords transform a chandelier into an oppressive fixture above the anxious figure. This shadowy bedroom becomes a theatrical stage, a stage set befitting a Grimm's fairy tale or a scene from Phantom of the Opera. In the dark of night, our imagination amplifies our fears and worries. Even the devil seems to make an appearance, adding to the distress. What are you distressed about, Divine Feminine? Let's have a look. Let's really delve into this. Okay, I'm going to use another card. Let's go to the Mermaids and Dolphins. I'm not sure why, but they have some guidance. So the devil energy is even adding to the distress that you're feeling. Jasper's nose is so cold, he's just putting it on my right forearm. Hey, you have a wet nose. Divine Feminine, make a wish. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. So this is you allowing all your fears to come in with regards to, I want to say, being the chosen one. So I feel like you might be out of wishes. Instead of wishing at night, it's just like, it's a big burden on your mind, on your soul. So make a wish. Let's have a look and see what the mermaids and dolphins want to say. Because things do not seem as they appear. Things do not seem as they appear. Things do not appear to be as they seem. Well, they do, don't they? If you see it as a nightmare, then that's all you're going to manifest in your life. So, it says, say an affirmative prayer right now, which means stating your desire as if it were already true. Thank heaven for this reality, and feel in your heart and belly that your dream is actually a reality. For example, say, thank you, heaven, for whatever your desire is. I'm truly grateful for your continuous support. So the universe is most definitely supporting you here, Divine Feminine. Okay, make a wish. Remember to say your affirmations. Remember to say your prayers. Remember to say your affirmations. I know you're tired. The Three of Swords. The pierced heart, in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, Three of Swords may work in a strictly symbolic way, but more by recognition and learned association than by portraying any actual emotion. The pose of the figure I have used is based on a Victorian statue called the Grieving Angel, which has often been used as a cemetery tomb headstone. I feel that this pose poignantly portrays the essence of the card's meaning, namely loss, pain and heartache. Okay, Jazz, don't dig your claws in too hard, darling. Lost, pain and heartache. That's what you're feeling. You're feeling that a loss, you're feeling the pain and the heartache, and it's like you just wish for it to be balanced out and released. Self-employment, so it's really telling you to focus on your mission work now. You're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. So to take your mind off of this, self-employment. You have the drive, discipline and desire to be your own boss. Again, you're feeling very deflated regarding like carrying on with mission work, affirming those affirmations. This card also shows that you have the magical ingredients to a successful business. Heaven wants you to know that you're fully supported spiritually. As long as you stay enthusiastic, new opportunities will come to you. Okay, needing to stay optimistic, Divine Feminine. Your positive energy attracts customers, clients and contracts. If you're in the process of opening a new business, now is the time to do spiritual work, praying, meditating, visualising and affirming. And that's really what you was suggested, you might have forgotten, to do this weekend. Okay, to conduct research about your business, this is what they're advising you to do. So if you're in the presence, If you're in the process of opening a new business, now is the time to do spiritual work, praying, meditating, visualizing, and affirming, to conduct research about your business, and to work on yourself by eating healthfully, getting sufficient sleep, and exercising regularly. These multiple layers of action will propel you to miraculous business opportunities. My belly rumbled then when I spoke about getting sufficient sleep. Okay. And you're kind of saying, if only. It's coming. It's coming, guys. Right, okay, so income's the balance here. Like I said, I didn't feel like this was the divine. You are spiritually supported when it comes to your mission work. But I feel like this is a helping hand that's coming in. 6 of coins. This card is about resources such as money or power. The scales are currently tilted to one side, showing there is an inequality. One person or group has more than the other. But a 6 coin is being added in order to address the issue and provide balance. Life isn't always completely fair, but this card urges you to acknowledge and redress those discrepancies. Life is always fair for you, Divine Feminine. My fair lady. Okay. So don't take on that attitude of life's not fair. Everyone will get exactly what they deserve. 6 of coins. Music for manifesting. To manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. Okay. So get yourself lost in music. We're lost in music. Caught in a trap. No turning back. We're lost in music. Let's have a look at this. Music for manifesting. Music is a powerful ally on your spiritual path as it serves to boost your manifestation powers. Music is part of the invisible realm and is of a higher frequency than that of the physical plane. It wraps us in a protective shield to guard us from negative energies. It also lifts our emotions and thoughts to joyful levels. By drawing this card, you're urged to play any type of music that suits your mood, as often as possible. Move your body to the music and breathe in deeply as you listen to it, drawing in the energy of each note. Use music as a manifestation tool. First, sit quietly and think of your desire. Imagine that your dream has already come true and feel that reality in your stomach as warmth, peace, excitement, or security. Feel gratitude in your heart. As you enjoy these feelings, begin to chant, hum, or sing. This self-made music sends your manifestation into the ethers, where it coagulates into tangible reality. If you have a look at what song's on the radio. Still by the Commodores. So we have 2 people that are lost in the storm. Where did we go? I don't know why I just took a screenshot of my phone just then, but hey. I do love you. Down, 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 down. Still. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles here. Let's read her message first before I pull a mermaid card. Mermaids and dolphins. Queen of Pentacles. Just the 2 of you on this back page here, look. The Queen and the King. In spite of her powerful position, the beautiful Queen is compassionate, generous, and down to earth. She takes great pleasure in helping others and creating a nurturing environment for all living things. You need to ground yourself, Divine Feminine. Okay? You're here to nurture and love all living things. not just your divine masculine. But you know that. Okay. And it's like we know that you love your divine masculine as well, but what else can you focus your love upon? A love for your passion, for your mission, for a love for people. Being a people person. Okay, let's get ready. Ready, set, go. Now it's the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. You need to be that living example of what you are. Even though you might not feel entirely ready, this card says that there's no better time than the present to dive into your future. You're advised to take both big and small steps to move in the direction of your dreams. Push aside everything unrelated to your life's mission. Adjust your schedule so that the bulk of your time relates to your priorities and goals. Delegate tasks to other people, to hire someone to assist you, or hire someone to assist you. Your responsibilities will still be met, you'll be happier and you'll enjoy greater self-esteem, and you'll attract more abundance in the long run if you jump in and follow your heart. Assistance is coming. Or hire someone. Hire a higher entity. You've got your archangels with you to help you. Ready, set, go. Don't know why we're shaking. Divine Feminines as a collective can suggest a third party, but it looks more like it's suggested a time of celebration. Three of Cups. This card represents a joyous gathering, a special occasion, a party with friends, family, neighbours, community. Let's clink those glasses, make a toast and celebrate. Because you have arrived, Divine Feminine. That's why you should be celebrating. Stay optimistic, Divine Feminine. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. And as I'm saying that, I'm looking at this Queen of Swords, and all that's coming through is you know what the truth is. You know what the future holds for you, regardless of what the circumstances may look like right now. And you just need to shine your beautiful colours. And always going to come to light when it comes to the Divine Masculine. Okay. So stay optimistic. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. This is it. Your time has come. You're about to collect your rewards and your prayers will be answered. As long as you're remembering to say your prayers and affirming what it is that you're wanting and not focusing on what you're not wanting to hear, see, experience. However, a bit more patience and guided action on your part is required. The extra weight and effort are definitely worth it. You're just about there. And this card asks you to keep your faith about miracles and heavenly magic. Use your imagination to visualise that your dreams have already come true. How many times it said this? Along this bottom row here. Use your imagination to visualise that your dreams have already come true. Your heart will swell with gratitude and joy, and these emotions will speed up your desired manifestations. Before long, you'll be enjoying the tangible results. So whatever you're desiring is coming towards you, Divine Feminine. Okay, we got the Emperor. We've already read his message. But at the moment, I think it said something about like the law reigns over the truth. So, it reigns. Let's look just at this part again. This card is about power and political manipulation, along with whatever necessary allegiances and support come with it. This kind of personal achievement reflects the reality of circumstances rather than privilege. So I feel like the Divine Masculine, he has been led by his circumstances. He really hasn't seen that what he's been offered is a privilege to actually be in the Emperor energy. The writing on the scroll translates as authority, not truth, makes law. A somewhat cynical Roman proverb that I consider to be equally appropriate in contemporary. Oh, we'll get the words out. Times. Okay. Right, let's get a magical. Do you want to use? No, we don't want to use magical mermaids and dolphins. Sorry, Divine Masculine. They're not going to deal with you. Okay. So let's put them away. We'll go to Archangel Oracle Guidance. Divine Masculine. You've been given this Emperor energy. You've been given it. This Emperor energy to balance out you have nurture. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. So there could be children here that are on the scene that's causing a delay. The Divine Masculine, you need to, as you nurture your children, you will nurture yourself. You have to remember that you too was also that age once upon a time, and you may not have been nurtured as a child. So not only are you trying to nurture others, and it feels like you're not sure who to give your attention to, who needs your nurturing the most. You do. You need your nurturing the most. One reason why it's important for you to help children is because you're also helping your own inner child in the process. You're teaching what you need to learn. So pay particular attention to the messages you deliver to children and their parents, and then take it on board, Divine Masculine. Live by example. What messages are you delivering? What guidance are you delivering to others but you're not taking it on board yourself? So you're teaching what you need to learn, so pay particular attention to the messages you deliver to children and their parents. Know that those messages are for you as well. Take time to play, laugh and to be silly and carefree. Nurture your inner child with as much love and attention as possible. Working with Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel works with mothers and children during all phases of conception, childbirth, adoption and parenting. She helps grown-up children as well. If your heart longs for some playtime, call upon Gabriel to make all of the arrangements. She'll guide you along as you nurture your inner child. If you ask her, Gabriel will also assist you with your own parenting desires and needs. And you do have needs, Divine Masculine. Okay, so now we have this fiery passion. With the Knight of Wands. Now what's coming in is this playtime. And it's like about your playtime being consistent. So it's like you can't keep dipping in and out of people's lives. Okay. Let's see. What the Archangel message is. Overcoming difficulties. The worst is now behind you and you're surmounting any previous challenges. So I felt like you were playing your cards right. So what do I want to add to that? You're soaring. It's okay. The challenges you face have made you stronger and have taught you new lessons. Instead of becoming bitter, you've opened your heart with compassion towards people in similar situations. So you're definitely on mission, Divine Masculine. Okay. Divine Feminine, did you hear that? Divine Masculine is on mission no matter what it seems. No matter what it seems. And you need to... Okay, this is about sewing something up at the seams. You've let go of any blame or feelings of victimhood. This is why you're now overcoming your previous challenges. Your positive outlook is attracting a loving solution and new situations at a higher level of spiritual understanding. Stay positive. Divine Feminine, can you see why you need to raise your vibration? You're not positive, and the Divine Masculine is. So working with Archangel Jeremiah, Jeremiah's name means mercy of God, and when you call upon him, Jeremiah delivers mercy to you and everyone involved. Jeremiah guides you and others to act in loving ways. He also helps you adopt a merciful outlook, which enables you to consistently treat yourself with respect and tender loving care. I think, yeah, you're going to need to do that, nurture yourself, because the energy that's kind of coming off of the Divine Feminine is she's deflated. She's had enough, and like, she's viewing you really as just acting like a bit of a cock. Okay. Not very Divine Masculine. Well, that's how it's coming across. How that's appearing. Okay. Let's have a look at this conflict. The Five of Wands. 5 hands thrust 5 wands, each in a different direction all at cross purposes. Everyone's cross. They've all got their purpose, okay? And it's like everyone's like cross with each other. So 5 hands thrust 5 wands, each in a different direction, all at cross purposes. This card represents internal conflict, fighting among ourselves, competition, and a lack of common ground. Wow. Got peace. Okay, throwing that to the floor. In reverse. Don't be silly now. We all desire a peaceful life. Peace. So if there's conflict here, I feel like it's inner conflicts with the Divine Masculine. It's time to send out that bird of peace. Divine Feminine, you can send that out energetically. Divine Masculine, I would suggest in the physical. Let's get physical, physical. Okay. Because it doesn't feel that peaceful within the Divine Feminine's energy. Look past the surface of this situation and see the underlying truth that everyone involved is a child of God filled with love. By focusing upon this truth, you elicit loving behaviour and solutions. Even though appearances may seem otherwise, trust that a higher wisdom is in charge. Love is the only power that exists, and its light shines away any seeming darkness. Hold the intention to look for examples of this light within yourself and others, and you'll have more light in your mind, heart, thoughts, and life. This knowledge is the foundation of peace. So working with Archangel Shamol, when you wish to feel more centred, calm and peaceful, call upon Shamol. He is the Archangel of personal and global peace. He's very kind, loving and sweet, and he'll evoke a pleasant feeling of excitement when he works with you. Know that Shamol sees your true qualities and loves you unconditionally. The Divine Feminine loves you unconditionally. It feels like Divine Masculine, she's just going through a phase. Right, let's have a look at this, because I wasn't quite over keen when the peacock come out. So this is very much about the Divine Feminine being very aware that you're scared, Divine Masculine. You're scared to show your true colours. I feel the energy here is actually, she's suggesting that you cut that out. It's time for you to shine. And the name calling's not serious. It's just, what other word could she use? Stop being such a dick. Okay. Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords has a sharp mind, but also a playful sense of humour, evident in her half smile. She is committed to seeing and speaking the truth, but is not judgmental. Along with her beautiful peacock, she radiates positive energy. How would you feel, Divine Masculine, if you were in the Divine Feminine shoes? Well, I imagine you would have walked away a long time ago, given up. Frustration would have come out. I don't feel like you would allow yourself to be treated the way that you've treated the Divine Feminine. You wouldn't tolerate that. The Divine Feminine has a lot of tolerance and a lot of love for you. Now, what are you going to do with that? Let's have a look. Archangel guidance. Moon cycles. So I want to say about, obviously, the Divine Feminine's temperament. Any masculine should understand that Divine Feminines, we can be emotional. We're connected to our heart. We most definitely respect the truth, demand the truth. And we can tap into the moon's energy to really smell a rotten fish, apparently. Oh, the energy of there's plenty more fish in the sea that don't smell rotten. But this one smells like it's rotting. Okay, let's be nice now. Moon cycles. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalise upon these cycles. Divine Feminine, just pay attention to what is kind of going on inside of you. And, okay, see if you can address your own state of alignment. Moon cycles. Yes, Divine Masculine. I was just about to say, listen, you know what feminines are like. It's like, what's your excuse? Was you having your period, your monthly period? How long did it last for? Moon cycles. Can we find the page, please? The full moon is a perfect time to release anything you're done with. The new moon is a time to focus on manifesting desires and intentions. And the evening before the full moon is an optimal time for healing and for recharging healing instruments such as crystals and oils. That full moon's coming up. Okay, spend time looking at the moon and notice how you feel in relationships to its cycles. As you discover the moon's connection with your vitality and moods, you'll be more in touch with its divine magic. So working with Archangel Haniel, Haniel's aura is bluish white, like the full moon's glow. The crystal associated with Haniel is the moonstone, which has magical nurturing energy associated with it. Wear or hold a moonstone whenever you wish to feel close to Haniel. She will care for you with her nurturing mother energy and effect miracles with her love for you. And there's a lot of love for you, Divine Masculine. Connect with the moon energy. Tap into your feminine intuition. Okay, well, we read the World card. It's about us all working in harmony. All of us. It's not just a select few that you choose. Okay. Third eye. Tapping into the signs, the synchronizations, and also the divine direction that's being shown. You're being shown which way to go. You're being told. If you're not tapping into your own internal sat-nav, then help is here to help guide you. And it's like you do know what the right thing to do is and what the wrong things to do are. Okay, let's have a look at the World card. We've got prioritise. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organised and motivated. I feel like this is for both of you. So these top two cards, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, top two cards are the actual connection between both of you. Prioritise. With the Divine Feminine here in the world, it feels like he's in the eye of the storm and you're in the centre of the earth, at the core of the matter. Okay, so you're the core of the Divine Masculines. You're the matter in hand. So it's like he's going to be dealing with the aspect of you, especially how his hands are like joined together. We'll get there in a moment. Let's look at this prioritise. What's your calling? What makes your heart sing? When you focus on these areas, your joyful energy increases, which benefits everyone. Take charge of your schedule and spend more time on projects and activities close to your heart. Make choices that honour your priorities and support your life's mission. I feel like the Divine Masculine's doing this, Divine Feminine, regardless of what you believe. So working with Archangel Metatron. Metatron is one of two archangels who once walked upon earth as human men. The other one is Sandalphon. Metatron was the prophet and scribe Enoch, who ascended after his exemplary. Do not give up, Lucy. I will never give up. Earth life. He continues working as a scribe and record keeper in heaven. He keeps people developed organisational and record keeping skills. That did not make sense. It says he helps people develop organisational and record keeping skills as well. So when you call upon Metatron, he motivates you to organise your priorities. Okay. Now we have the Lovers. For the Lovers card, I couldn't resist the Romeo and Juliet's betrayal, even though it results in a purely romanticised image. This card is also about other kinds of relationships, bonds, commitments and connections, particularly those based on shared values. The cranes are a symbolic flourish. Okay, the cranes are a symbolic flourish. As a pair, they are known to mate for life. Do you want to be my mate? I don't really feel like the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine are on friendly terms, let alone like lovers' terms. Trying to do what lovers do. Ooh. Oh, the runner and the chaser. It has to stop. Okay. We have crystal clear intentions. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. So get crystal clear about what it is that you're wanting. Okay, and don't let yourself be swayed off of that. So crystal clear intentions. What is it that you're wanting to mate for life? A mate for life. Okay. And it is done. After praying for guidance, be bold enough to admit what you truly desire. A mate for life. Know that you, along with everyone else, deserve the best of everything in all ways. Prosperity and abundance are God's wishes for everyone. You stake your claim on your share of the inheritance by forming a clear mental picture of your desires. Allow yourself to imagine that this desire has already manifested and experience the emotional and physical feelings of your manifested desire. Okay, you're looking for a soulmate? You need to mate with your own soul first. Don't worry how the desire will manifest. The infinite creativity of the Creator will bring it to you in very clever ways. Simply follow any inner guidance to take steps to co-create this divine desire and allow yourself to receive good as it comes your way. Working with Archangel Michael. Michael's aura is royal blue mixed with tinges of royal purple. When he's nearby, you may see cobalt blue sparkles of light. The crystal stone sugar light is aligned with Archangel Michael's energy. If you wear a sugar light pendant, you may find yourself channeling profound and loving messages from Michael when you speak. Guys, just keep this light. That sugar light. Keep sweet and just try and keep your energy nice and light. So the underlying energy is here with the Divine Masculine. What's going on? The Four of Cups. Now, normally the Four of Cups is he's too busy looking at the three and he's refusing to even take a look at that one that's being offered from above. As above, so below. Looks like he's having a look at it here. Okay. The Four of Cups. Shown here are 3 tangible cups in the foreground with one ethereal vision of a fourth. There are various possible takes on this image. These are mine. You are satisfied with what you have, but are imagining potential future needs and possibilities. Alternatively, you are so busy daydreaming for more that you are unaware or unappreciative of what you already have. So a very mixed message here. Okay. The Divine Masculine, you're satisfied with what you have, but are imagining potential future needs and possibilities. Whoever you're with, is this a person that you feel you're going to be able to be mating with for life? Okay. You get to choose who you mate with this lifetime. Who's your soulmate? Your sidekick? Your best buddy? What's the underlying energy here? Angel therapy. Okay, you need to go to therapy, Divine Masculine. There's nothing else for it. Okay, therapy for you. Angel therapy. Archangel Raphael. Give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. Have you asked us angels for help with your situation? We can only help if you give us permission. Right now, close your eyes and take a deep, cleansing breath. Then mentally, call upon your guardian angels and the archangels to help you. Don't outline how you want to be helped. Just tell us what situation you'd like help with. Most important, be open to receiving help as it comes to you. The help might be in the form of a hunch, an intuitive idea, or direct intervention. If you receive any repetitive guidance, it's important that you follow it. Working with Archangel Raphael, ask Raphael to surround anything needing healing with his emerald green aura. The crystals that are aligned with Raphael's healing energy are emeralds and malachite. What's interesting, the next one is Beloved One. I'm helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Love is in and around you right now, and you don't need to search for it. Rather, by holding loving thoughts and conducting loving actions, you attract and manifest love in all aspects of your life. Call upon me to guide your thoughts and actions, to bring romance into your life. Converse with me regularly about your love life. I can help you fall in love with your life and heal and manifest wonderful relationships. Okay. Should we get a Heal Yourself card? I think so. Divine Feminine. Let's get a Heal Yourself. Look how all these are just like combined. Bring them all together like this. Come on. All together now. Did it turn it off? Nope. It's conflicted. Will all the conflict turn it off? No, it's still going to be there. Okay. Heal Yourself reading card. These don't want to go together easily. Come on. It's time to heal. Divine Feminine, let's get you a card. See what the message is. This one here. Love. Love is all you need. 28. Love, let go of your limiting beliefs about love. Your heart desires more connections, love and nourishment. You are at a point in your life where you need to learn how to truly give and receive love. Fully opening your heart will awaken your vulnerability, sensitivity and fear. In particular, your fear of rejection and intimacy with another person. However, you will also unleash your passion, inspiration, greatness, and an ability to care deeper, an ability to care deeply. Start seeing how great life is and be willing to connect to others. If you've been holding on to past pain, then it is time to let people... Oh, okay. It says to let people in. But it doesn't. I've missed out a part. However, no, we've already done that part. Start seeing how great your life is and be willing to connect to others. If you've been holding on to past pain, then it is time to acknowledge, feel and move forward. Give yourself permission to let people in. Ask for love with all your heart and soul, and it will come. Look for something beautiful in every person you encounter. Focus on feeling good whenever you see people loving each other, and know this is coming to you in a form of a love of a lifetime or an incredible friendship. There's your soulmate. The action, focus on your heart. Take some slow, deep breaths. Imagine unlocking the door to your heart. What does your heart look like? Is it cold, frozen and dark? Or is it full of warmth, light and sweetness? If it is cold and grey, imagine melting the coldness with yellow light. Who do you need to communicate with so that your heart can heal? Imagine that this person is in front of you now. Say what you need to share without holding back. Now step into their shoes and answer back from the higher place within them. Wow. And I spoke about actually the Divine Masculine stepping into the Divine Feminine shoes. Okay. Vice versa. The Divine Feminine, you need to step into the Divine Masculine shoes and kind of answer yourself. You've been honest. It's kind of come out in the reading. And it's okay for you to, that's what you feel. Okay. Give yourself permission to experience an open heart. Every time you want to close your heart, take some deep breaths and choose to keep it open, even if it hurts. Okay. So who do you need to communicate with so that your heart can heal? And the Divine Feminines are really under the illusion that it's going to be the Divine Masculine that's going to be able to heal their heart. Okay, then let's get on with it. You can do this, Divine Feminine. Who do you need to communicate with so that your heart can heal? Imagine that this person is in front of you now. Say what you need to share without holding back. Now step into their shoes and answer back from the highest place within them. Give yourself permission to experience an open heart. Every time you want to close your heart, take some deep breaths and choose to keep it open, even if it hurts. Wow, big strong message here. Okay. Divine Masculine, let's get you a card. Sexual Arts, card number 33. Connecting with that Christ consciousness. Now, you did have quite a bit of passion on the table with all the wands, especially with that Knight of Wands coming in. For some passion. I would say romance. It picked up that you need to kind of inject some romance into your life. Divine Masculine, card number 33. Bring more light into your sexuality. Keeping sexuality alive is an art form very few people truly understand. Are you sexually attracted to your partner every day? Divine Masculine, you need to look at this, because there's not just one girl that's on the scene. So the person you're with, are you actually sexually attracted to them every day? Sex energy only occurs when there is sexual polarity. Everyone has both masculine and feminine qualities to gift each other. The only time there is sexual spark is when one person is embodying more of their masculine energy and the other person is embodying more of their feminine energy. Divine Feminine, that's where the spark is. You saw it in the World card. The spark was being ignited. You need to be in your feminine energy. The Divine Masculine is in his masculine energy. The Emperor. This is when that spark will be ignited. Ooh, belly rumbling. me just repeat this. Everyone has both masculine and feminine qualities to each other. The only time there is sexual spark is when one person is embodying more of their masculine energy and the other person is embodying more of their feminine energy. The masculine is the unchanging witness, presence, direction, decision making, trying to bring everything to closure and consciousness itself. The feminine is change, life force, light, flowing movement, Mother Nature, and emotions. Do not buy into the myth that sexual attraction eventually dies in a long-term relationships. Sexual polarity is an art that takes practice. It can be so subtle and last a lifetime if you are constantly reinventing your gifts and using an open heart. Okay, the action, Divine Masculine. There's some action involved. Feminine essence people. Okay, sorry, this is for feminine essence people. Instead of directly telling your masculine partner what you want, as this tends to kill polarity, invite him into action through expressing your feelings. Your speech could be erotic and enticing instead of functional and efficient. Let him know how you're feeling and let him be inspired to direct you there. Masculine essence people. Your greatest gift is constant presence. No matter what your feminine partner is feeling or doing, constantly penetrate her display and see the light that is shining for you. The feminine may come to you like a slap to the face or your favourite kiss. Stay with her energy so the feminine knows that no matter what she's feeling, you are there. And the Divine Feminine, she's feeling like you're not there, Divine Masculine. Okay. Mother Mary. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let's end with the Mother Mary card for this Sunday service. Our Lady of the Inner Gate. Card number 19. My initiations are sacred, and no matter what appears to be... Okay. Bit tongue-tied today. Definitely not pronouncing the words correctly, but hey, it's all good. Okay, let's go again. My initiations are sacred, and no matter what appears to be happening in your life, I am behind it. I am always guiding you towards your heart, for within that sacred temple, the most precious treasure is kept. To obtain that treasure, you will need courage, trust and faith. I bestow my grace willingly upon you, my child, without restraint. You must provide the trust in me that gives you courage to take the journey. Your reward shall be riches beyond all imagining. There is a teaching that it is easier to be grateful during a feast than a famine. In a similar way, perhaps judging on appearances alone, it can be easier to feel the presence of the divine behind the happy events of our lives, or strokes of luck and good fortune, rather than in the challenge and loss. Yet the Mother instructs us that she is just as much behind the challenges as she is behind the more obvious causes for celebration. How can this be? In her wisdom, she knows that of which we are capable. She knows what our heart can handle, how much heartbreak we can bear, in order to grow our heart into a powerful vehicle for divine compassion, bliss and wisdom. She knows that sometimes the happier path will be of great benefit to us. She also knows that at other times, being granted all that we want in the way that we think we want it would actually prevent us from fulfilling our divine destiny and receiving our full spiritual inheritance. Whilst there will be many times in her journey with us that she guides us along a joyful path, there will also be times when her guidance leads us straight into what we most wanted to avoid. That might be loss or challenge, or a letting go that requires greater trust than we have ever had to summon before, or a need to endure great confusion as we let go of a life too small for us. We will grow through the transition into the larger life awaiting us. What gets us through these initiations is the understanding that she is not trying to harm us or punish us, but to bring us to life. Our Lady of the Inner Gate comes to us with a message. We are being initiated into the power of our own hearts. The heart creates a powerful magnetic field that can be felt within us and around us. As we grow spiritually, the electromagnetic field of the heart grows too, and our energetic influence can become important, not only to immediate family members, but to whole communities with which we are involved. We can continue to grow in that heart power and become influential and sustaining to the world around us. This can even operate to the point that a country we are travelling in at any given time will be impacted by our heart field through which the Mother's grace can flow. Whatever is happening in your life at the moment, whether joyful emerging or challenging descent into facing a fear, know that it is an initiation into your heart power. We move through these initiations by not resisting them, by staying present and being with what we feel. This might seem impossible, and yet it becomes possible with practice, patience, and a willingness to trust that it isn't some random suffering to try and get out of as soon as possible, but a pathway that is leading us somewhere truly valuable. Even if we are in dark times, we can know that Our Lady of the Inner Gate is guiding us, keeping a watchful eye on us and a guiding hand at our backs so that we can find our way into the deeper chambers of our hearts. This oracle heralds a time when you are growing in spiritual power. Whether you are aware of this consciously or not, you are becoming a person of increasing energetic influence. If you have some natural sense of spiritual responsibility, you may worry about this, wondering if you are always putting out constructive vibrations. Do not fear. You do not have to be perfect. You just need to be yourself and trust. It is your trust in the divine that brings the most power to your heart emanation and the most healing to the world around you. It is your willingness to experience your life with growing trust that empowers the Mother to act through you and for others to be nourished by your presence. It is your trust that paves the way to the inner gate, opening it wide and allowing you to discover the treasure within your heart. It is the riches within that you are looking for always, even if you fantasize from time to time that you are desiring something else. Without the riches of the heart, anything else obtained soon enough shows itself to be an empty vessel. It is the fullness of life itself and all that it offers that shall open up to your heart as it becomes even more capable of receiving that precious gift through this process. Let's do the healing process and affirmation. Under a blanket of seemingly endless dark night sky, you wait patiently. A crescent moon softly glows, serene and pale. Suddenly, there is an explosion of beautiful orange, red and yellow light, and the face of a beautiful woman emerges. She gazes down at you, starlight falling from her eyes into your heart. Receive this blessing now, and in your own time, complete the healing with the following affirmation. The inner gate of my sacred heart opens as I am initiated through the heavenly light of the Holy Mother. Great blessings and treasures are bestowed upon me, which I lovingly share with the world in her holy name. the journey of love, we're going to finish with a final message. Oh, I don't know why that happened. Just kind of knocked a box on the floor, like literally swiped it. Swiped it off the top here. Okay. Oh, swiped it off the top. We've already read this. Oh, no, we haven't. Sorry, that came up in my reading yesterday. Self-initiation. Just getting a bit confused, but it comes in perfectly with what's going on? Self-initiation. Okay. You're being touched by a wave of your own light in motion. Can you feel the blessings and love that are flowing towards you from within you in an upsurging wave of love? This is your own pure divine nature. You can choose to empower another as the carrier of your own divinity, of course. And sometimes, if you are not quite ready to recognise your own divine essence, this needs to be. Yet at any moment, you can choose to recognise that it is you who are initiating yourself into love, that you are the being of light, the divine, that is drawing you forward into yourself. At any moment, you can choose to recognise yourself. Will this be such a moment? This oracle holds a message for you. There are many teachers on this path, some humble, some wise, some great companions on your life journey, and some who will enter in and out of your life quickly, perhaps imparting a helpful word or teaching you a more challenging lesson about trusting and relying upon your own wisdom. The greatest teacher, however, is life itself. You can trust in your own experiences and know that it is the divine spark within you, the life within you, that is the one true teacher who carries you home in awakened reunion with the divine. The poem. We have had this one recently though. Okay. How easy to love, the words flow when it is right. I dare not tell you. I'm not even going to play around with the daring today. Okay, guys, there's your reading. I really hope that it helped you, and I will catch up with you tomorrow. Monday morning. Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, Monday morning. If you'd like to put yourself in a Once Upon a Time reading, it's details are in the description box. Okay, have a fantastic day, guys. Much love. Take care. Bye for now.